All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to September 3rd. I hope you're doing well today. The final two of the full September readings are going to be posted today. I did Gemini and Cancer yesterday. Today will be Taurus and Leo, so that will happen. And then let's see where we go. Pathfinders, we're talking about claircognizance this week. So, how to develop that skill. And then in my Twin Flame Astrology group this week, we're going to be talking about zodiacal releasing. It's a timing method to understand where you are in your roadmap of life. So, a very interesting astrology class, part 2 of that class coming up this week. So, if you're wanting to jump on, all those links in the description box below. New life. New life. Focus. Earth. Interesting. And affluence. This has been an interesting, consistent message recently. Some of you are very aware of the shift in energetic frequencies on this planet already. We're seeing a lot of that this year, a lot of new people coming into their awakening. And when you see that, when you start seeing a lot of new people showing up on the channel, it's like, okay, those of you guys who have been on the spiritual path for a while, it's like time for you to turn around and do some teaching. Time to really get into that. So if you've been focused on anything, creating something in your life, if you've been focused on creating your teaching capabilities or your channeling or your mediumship or anything like that, I have a feeling they're going to be called pressed into service very soon. There is something about collective affluence. And what I mean by that is that we are all gaining momentum. Every single circle, every single layer of us that comes alive, that comes awake into their spiritual awakening is elevating the other waves ahead of it. Kind of a feeling. I'm just seeing that, and we are all benefiting from each other's teaching. So, I do think that there is such a thing as, when you find a teacher or you find somebody, you kind of, sort of see them as having, like, being ahead of you. I just want you to know that whenever you come awake or whenever you have opened up to your spiritual path, we are all on the same level. We are all here to do what we're here to do. You're here to do what you're here to do. I'm here to do what I'm here to do. And when you wake up in your spiritual awakening, there's not a hierarchy. There's not a hierarchy. Stop talking, mouth. There's not a hierarchy. And we really are all, sort of holding hands and doing this together. So I just want you to know that. 9 of Swords underneath, Ace of Swords, 5 of Swords, the King of Wands, who's been showing up quite a bit, along with this Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to take this High Priestess. Oh my goodness, Emperor. Look at that. Look at the healing capability. This Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands are somehow being elevated spiritually. And I don't mean this in a hierarchical way. Again, that word hierarchy. But there's something here, like this energy of the Emperor has all the kings, the divine feminine energy in a spiritual, purely spiritual channel. Healer, some kind of spiritual healer coming online. And now, that might be your generation of healers that has this divine masculine energy to it, channeling with the divine feminine High Priestess energy. Something about that. This is being elevated. And it's happening because some of you are really dealing with some very toxic people. So I'm talking to a group of you who have or know about your spiritual gifts, have been awakened for a while. And I only have the language that we have. So, okay. There's something here about stepping up your game or being more aligned in a um, in a quantum kind of way. I don't know how to describe this without using hierarchical language, which I feel like is kind of the point. I feel like there's something here about you guys are breaking through this kind of language issue that we have about hierarchy. There's something about it here with this Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's something about that. There's something about there's a new language going to be showing up, a new language with the spiritual teams that we have, or with the spiritual channels that we are. There's going to be some kind of new language. And you know what's so interesting about this is that I have felt that for a long time. I have felt very limited in the words I can use. They're not for me anyway. Hopefully for you they are, but for me they're not enough. There's not enough words, or there's not the right kind of words, or something like that. And that's what this is about. This is about, people who use words as a weapon, or people who use language to otherize people, or something like that. There's going to be some kind of spiritual language that's channeled through. Now, I don't know who's doing this, but it's definitely coming through dreams. And I also want to say this to you. I have had some of the most remarkable, vivid dreams. I've been talking, a few of my friends have been saying similar things to me about extraordinarily vivid dream states. And like the not being able to quite get my head around what's being said. I read symbols very well. I'm fluent in symbols, but this is like a new crop. Again, I don't have the right word for it. There's something coming in that is a new language. I'm just going to leave it there because I wish I could channel in something that's going to be, well, maybe soon. Hold on. King of Pentacles. There's King and Queen of Pentacles here. The moon. I'm doing this reading right as the new moon in Virgo is happening. And this is Virgo energy. This is Mercury, ruler of Virgo. Mercury also rules Gemini. We've got Cancer energy here. Queen of Wands. King and Queen of Pentacles. King and Queen of Wands. Ooh, that's interesting. Five of Wands. It's like the reverse. Okay, so there's something here about masculine and feminine in reverse. The masculine is channeling through the divine feminine. The feminine is channeling through the divine masculine. This is not about twin flame. I don't believe. I see Emperor and Empress here too. And High Priestess and Magician. Wow. What is this? Tower. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. That is like the new language. There's something here. Seven of Swords. It's sort of like, usually the Seven of Swords has to do with not communicating or telling lies, or not communicating properly, being sneaky, being behind the back. There's definitely Five of Wands here. I almost feel like this language, this spiritual next gen, is coming through some kind of secret channels. Okay, some kind of secret channels. And we've got, these are the two manipulative cards in the deck. Those of you who take my tarot class know this. Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is somebody's manipulating you, or you're manipulating or feeling manipulated. That's it. You're feeling manipulated. Other people have the swords, the ideas, the thinking, and you don't. But now this is sort of like a time when it's becoming more ubiquitous. There's going to be a larger number of people able to speak this spiritual language on the planet. This new moon in Virgo is making it real. Wow, hold on. Making it real and possible by bringing resources. Earth and the affluence, bringing resources to those of you who have wanted to open up to your spiritual gifts, but that has been the block. Getting resources, feeling supported, feeling some measure of stability in my life. Okay, there's something about that. Why is this tower here? Because I almost am seeing that things get shaken up. Things get shaken up. Those who have all the resources are going to not have those resources. Those who have no resources or limited resources, or if there has been some kind of twisted thing in your head that says spiritual people should not have resources, that is not your channel. That is not your voice. That is not you. That is somebody else's idea, and that was used to limit spiritual people. When you use resources to help other people, okay, you use resources to teach and to support your life so that you can expand, so that you can do what you're here to do. That's what the resources are for. But if there's this sense of I'm not stable, I'm not solid, then nobody's spiritual gifts are being shared. So there's something here about the masculine channeling through the feminine, and feminine channeling through the masculine. The feminine is now channeling some kind of powerful language or powerful growth strategy so that other spiritual teachers can take hold and can do it and can move into abundance. It's a lie. It's a lie that's been told that says spiritual people are not allowed to have resources. It's a way of keeping you small. Just saying. And a lot of these kind of doctrines or these kinds of, ways of keeping people small. Empaths, you are so good at picking up on these kind of, well, we don't say the quiet part out loud. You're so good at picking up the cues that you just embody it. And then you believe it. How many times have I taught those of you who want to build your own spiritual business, and the biggest block, spiritual people should not have resources, revenue, nothing. You shouldn't pay attention to numbers. You should not know anything about earth because it's out there. We're talking about spiritual stuff. We're talking about things that are natural gifts. Why? This is a major block for a large chunk of the spiritual community. You've heard it. I know you've heard it. You might have even said it. You might have even done it to yourself. I know I did. And what happens, I feel like there's something coming where a lot more of us are going to be pressed into service. And you're going to have to do it. There's going to be a time when, and I feel like it's soon, 5 weeks, within 5 weeks, this full moon eclipse happening in Pisces is a spiritually powerful one. Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house of karma, of past lives, of our connection to channeling, our connection to the divine. It's our intimate relationship with God. Eclipse energy is activation energy. And I see a lot of almost like infighting, or there's going to be so many people opening up, so many people confused about what's happening on the planet, coming to spiritual people for guidance. It's like time to move. Okay. So some of you who've been watching my channel for a while and are stepping into this, know that you're stepping into it. It's almost like you're being pushed to the front of the line by another generation opening up to their gifts. Okay. Talk to me more about the 7 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 5 Pentacles. There it is. There's this, I'm not good enough, this lack mentality. this pattern of no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, 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 wait. There's a pattern here. All right, 5 of Wands. There's the 8 of Pentacles. It's time to go to work. Yep, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Look at that beautiful energy. It's time to go to work. I feel like there's, for some of you, there is some of you might have really keyed into the message of the masculine going through the feminine going through the masculine. This could be something that has something to do with twin flame. This can be about the masculines opening up to their feminine, the feminines opening up more to their masculine in this activation energy. Now, Pisces energy is a little nebulous, hard to put your arms around, okay? The opposite energy is Virgo. Virgo is very concrete, right? We've got earth energy here. And Virgo energy in the tarot deck is the Hermit. When Pisces energy opens up and is overwhelmingly hard to get your arms around and difficult to, like, I know I have a spiritual gift, but I'm just not sure what it is. You add a little Virgo. How do I anchor it in reality for myself? How do I put my arms around this skill? How do I give it monetary value so that I can create a life around it? How do I do that? How do I know how to do that? And I feel like some of you are going to have communities coming toward you, this 4 of Wands, or being ushered into a new community and almost away from the group of people where you have been. Some of you will be moving physically. 4 of Wands is move. I feel like there's a lot of energy around that. When this kind of energy happens, this Tower energy, and what I'm talking about with a new language or something like that, there's going to be groups of you, like, what's the word I'm looking for? See, it's so wild that the words don't exist yet. It's a group of you that are going to work together you all will find your group. You all will find your collective. This is the old way we did it. We were very competitive with each other. I don't mean the spiritual community. I just mean in general. Very competitive with each other, very backbitey kind of thing. This is nothing like that. This is about everybody signs on for the mission, right? And we are all about it. We are all about it. It's like having one mission. Each one of you has your own individual way of delivering the mission, but it is one mission. One mission. And there are a lot of people who need our help. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know what this is going to look like in the 3D world, but there's a sense of a call to arms, or a call, not to arms. No. Not war. We're not talking about war here. I am talking about a call to healing or something. There's going to be some kind of activation of a call to healing. Devil energy, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 6 of Wands. So you can track this in your own life based on what you have dug yourself out of. What have you dug yourself out of? What have you sought healing for? What still blocks you? This is over the course of the next few months, 5 months at the outside. I'm saying that there is going to be a call to become part of some kind of healing tradition that you're bringing forward into the world and on a quantum level. Some kind of quantum healing is being asked. Tell me more about this Tower, please. 8 of Wands. There's the language. 4 of Swords. Page of Pentacles and the Death card. So much healing will be necessary. This is going to happen fast. This is going to happen fast. So I feel like this is a heads up to you guys, those of you who have been blocking yourself or feeling like things have been kind of sluggish lately, they're about to pick up. All right, I'm going to continue on with this reading. If you are part of Pathfinders, let's just keep going. If not, if this is your reading, if you feel called to it, jump on over. There's a link below. I will see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.